Hello and welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Today we are figuring out and going through Venom as our hero spotlight character today. So Venom, Flash Thompson, the Guardian Space Knight himself. So what we are going to be doing is we're going to be playing through 4 different games with Venom, one through each of the different aspects. We may not get through all of them today, but we're going to try. We're going to try because why not? And wow, sorry. Choked on my coffee. And then I'm going to have a video where I talk about him. We're going to rank him and all of that good stuff. But before we do that, we do have to we have to take on Ebony Maw 4 times. Now, I chose Ebony Maw. I haven't played Ebony Maw in a while. I do think that he is kind of on the further end of villains that I like to test my decks out on. So if there's villains that you like to test your deck out on, then they're probably fairly normal. I think Ebony Maw is kind of pushing that a little bit because he has all these invocation spells that go off. I think they're called invocation spells, right? No, they're not called invocation. I don't know why I call them invocation, but they're spells. And so these spells come out and then they have counters on them that will trigger once all the counters run out. So it is a little different, but I don't think that that should exclude him from consideration when you're testing decks out. We are going to be playing expert mode, so we're going to be playing with all the expert cards, stage 2 and stage 3. We are going to be playing with the Armies of Titan modular set, and then we're going to sub in one modular set. So the scenario says that there are 2 modular encounter sets, Armies of Titan and Black Order. We're going to be doing Armies of Titan and then subbing out Black Order. Venom can crush Ebony Maw in any aspect, you think? Yeah? You think so? Awesome. Well, I'm excited to hopefully prove you right. Venom makes such short work by canceling his activations with tendrils on top of any regular status effect. Do we want to try something different? Because that was kind of my thought, is that Ebony Maw, it's not a pushover, right? I mean, he's a 2-2 and then he's a 2-3. He's pretty beefy with 18 and 23 hit points. And so he's got a lot of health to go through. But those activations can be pretty detrimental if you are not canceling them. Whereas someone like, I don't know. We could switch it up. I have no problem switching it up if someone else has a suggestion on what to do. Maybe we could do I want to stay away from Mansion Attack because that's what we're playing on Wednesday. We just played Claw. We just did Taskmaster. I think Drang may be a little easy. I've kind of taken Drang out of the rotation mainly because of that Milano support, giving you that free resource. No, keep Ebony and all. It's fun to show off. Okay, let's do it. Okay. We're going to start with leadership just because I typically start with aggression and there's no rhyme or reason to what I start with. It's literally just kind of whatever I feel with. And aggression apparently is always what I go with, so I figured I'd shake it up. And let's do leadership first. What's the modular? So we are running Armies of Titan as our first modular set, and then the second modular set we sub in for each different aspect. And so if you have a suggestion for the modular set that we want to be running with leadership, let me know and I will throw that in there. If not, then we're going to just kind of choose, not necessarily randomly, but we'll thumb through. But typically I like to see if anyone has a suggestion before we dive in. Okay, so with leadership, and I guess like with all the Guardians are really, really strong because they have a pretty decent basic package. Now, it's nowhere near anything as strong as like the Web Warriors or the Champions, but we do have some really, really strong cards in the Guardian space. So like Nowhere, Kit. Well, I don't actually know if we're going to be running Kit. I feel like Kit with Venom is not necessarily that great because what makes Venom so good is his upgrades. And his activations on Venom's pistol are really, really strong. So it's in Hero Interrupt. When you use one of Venom's basic powers, I can exhaust Venom's pistol to get +1 power for that use. So he is 1-2-2 stat line is, if you have both Venom's pistols out, a 3-4-4 stat line, which is a little dumb, but it's pretty great. He has a special saying that he can control more than one restricted item. or more than 2 restricted items, I'm sorry. So, he does have 3 restricted items in here, and this is actually something that I kind of wanted to talk with you all about. Whenever I'm running Venom, I typically don't throw more restricted items into the deck. Now, we may try and test that theory because that's kind of the entire idea around these streams, is to try and test different ways that they can play. But because he can only have 3 restricted items, you've got these 3. These are very, very strong restricted slots, and so I typically don't like to take one of them up. I mean, the multi-gun is priority number 1, and then 1 Venom pistol takes him to a 2-3-3, which is really, really strong. 2 Venom's pistols is just really, really good as well. But I could see an argument behind going multi-gun, Venom's pistol, and like sonic rifle or something like that. Something that is not this secondary Venom pistol, but I historically, when I've been building decks, I don't play with additional restricted cards. But I'm curious to hear what y'all think about that. Venom's got a really strong package. He's got a lot of cards that allow you to cancel attacks. He's got his spider sense that allows you to draw cards when you do initiate an attack. He's got running guns, which allows you to ready him and all of the weapon upgrades you control. He just goes crazy. He has a setup ability where you discard until you get to a weapon, and then you add that into your hand, which is a little bit of a hindrance, especially if you do go through and you like, if you if you do go and you end up with 3 weapons in your opening hand, then you do deck out and you have to go with the additional encounter card, but that rarely happens. Darcy does not either, but I wonder if I should when Locked and Loaded appears. Locked and Loaded. Do you know if restricted weapons or restricted items are similar to allies where you can overplay them, or once you have these out, are they locked? Are they locked? Like if I had these 3 on the table, Venom's pistols and the multi-gun, could I then play a sonic rifle discarding one of these? I actually don't know the rule behind that. I'm kind of curious about that. Yeah, it seems like a waste when you're already set with 3. And they're so good. They're so good. I rarely add a restricted card with Venom, but always include side holster with rocket. That is good point. So side holster does allow you to add another restricted item. Where are we at? Oh, it's a 0 cost upgrade. You can control 1 additional weapon upgrade that has a restricted keyword. That's a lot of building. I could see this in aggression with Yarmyorn. I could see it with the sonic rifle, but really, I don't even know if you need it. It's a lot of build up, but side holster. Let's try side holster in like maybe an aggression build. Hey, Maddie, thank you for the subscription. 10 months, that's crazy. Maddie, as someone who's played some Venom recently, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some of the things that we're going to definitely be running with Venom. That's going to be a Nowhere. I think we have a second copy, actually. Haha, we do. Nowhere's been printed twice. So we got Nowhere. No Feet McGee. Hey, how's it going? It's going good. Yeah, we're starting out. We're starting to build our first leadership deck with Venom. And so we're going up against Ebony Maw. I'm excited for it. Yeah, so Nowhere increases our ally limit by 1, and then after so anybody, which is going to be me in this case, plays a ally, that player gets to draw 1 card. Venom's symbiotic bond ability allows him to take a damage in order to generate a wild resource. So Venom is one of those characters that can utilize his health as another type of resource. And so with that, endurance is always really strong, I think, with Venom, because it gives you that +3 hit points and allows you to stay up a little bit longer. So let's go ahead and grab an endurance. And endurance is probably going to be one of those cards that we run, I mean, pretty consistently. Oh my goodness, I didn't get endurance. Because these are the Fs, that's why. Yeah, so endurance is probably going to be one that we run with almost any aspect. Crew quarter also works really well here. It heals that one. It heals the damage whenever you flip down. As an alter ego action, Venom does have Confuse built into his deck, and so Crew Quarters is probably going to be pretty safe to activate. Also, with I do like running Venom with more upgrades and supports to thin out his deck because he has some very, very strong events. And so let's go ahead and grab a Crew Quarter. No Feet McGee. I've been beating my head against the monthly challenge, so I don't have very kind feelings towards Venom at the moment. Let's change that. Yeah, so the monthly challenge is going up against Venom, the villain, and it's not an easy one. It's not an easy one. Throw down Symbiote from extra fun with some Spell Surge. Oh, gee. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. I think the last time that Ebony Maw had his appearance on one of these Hero Spotlight streams was Star-Lord, and that was nasty. Star-Lord and Ebony Maw, you were resolving way too many encounter cards for it to be worth it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the other thing that we really like with Venom, or with any of the Guardians actually, is the Guardian package of allies. Especially since we're running nowhere, we do get a kind of a rebate of a card whenever we play a Guardian card. And so let's go ahead and start seeing what we can do with all of these. I'm just going to pull them all out. We may not put all of them in the deck, but I think they're all going to be in consideration for all the decks going forward. So let's just grab each one of them just so we can be looking at them. And honestly, Venom could probably run a very, very effective gray deck, but we're not. we're gonna try and throw at least a little bit of blue in there. And then we're also going to try and stray away from this gray deck kind of synergy with some of the different games throughout the throughout the Hero Spotlight, just because I feel like the decks can get very samey. I do want to highlight multiple different parts of multiple different sides of what these heroes can do. Got Cosmo. Wait, actually we have a second copy of Cosmo. This Cosmo got reprinted, I think. Am I crazy? I thought Cosmo got reprinted. Okay, maybe not. At least it's better than when my 4-player group got greedy and all took Symbiote Suit against Venom Goblin. Oh my goodness, that's a... Jeez. Cosmo was... That's what I thought. Did I just miss him? I may have accidentally thrown... Oh, there he is. Wow, okay. And then I think that's all of our Guardians. So the Guardian package for basic is Drax, Groot, Rocket, Gamora, Star-Lord, and Cosmo. All of these are pretty good. I really like Gamora. I think Gamora is probably the strongest out of these 6. Gamora allows you to, after she attacks or thwarts, discard cards until you get an event, and then you get to add that to your hand. Really, really strong. I do really like Drax. Gives you that. The Drax Rocket combo allows you to focus on minions or on the villain, and so I really like that. I don't love Star-Lord. I don't love Cosmo here. Let's go ahead and throw a Groot into the deck, and let's take a look and see what that gives us. That gives us 4 allies. And let's see what the Guardian allies look like in our blue aspect. Groot is amazing for taking minion damage, especially with Hanger Bay. Yeah. We did the Hanger Bay. That was the last week's card. I need to figure out what to call that. If anyone has suggestions, but in the Discord we have, like, I think we're going at a weekly cadence where every week we're posting a card that doesn't get as much love, and trying to build into a deck factory. Yeah, I think that's what I've been calling it, the deck factory card. And so Hanger Bay was last week's, and it got a lot of really cool decks built around it. I thought that was fun. This week is Recuperation, and Recuperation is a card I never get to see. You know what? Actually, let's see if we can run a Recuperation. Uh, I don't know if it's with leadership. Maybe in our justice. Let's see if we can slip recuperation in there and see if we can utilize it. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun. Hot take. Groot says what he says all the time because he loves watching Spartacus. Yes, 100%. That is now my headcanon. Okay, so we're looking for Guardians. We've got. I don't think I realized Beta Ray Bill was Asgard. Another something for Thor or Valk with the Bifrost. Guardian, oh, I love Major Victory. I think Major Victory is really, really cool. He has an interrupt when Major Victory is defeated. Choose a friendly Guardian character and ready that character. And so that could be your hero, or it could be like Gamora, which gets you that another another event in your hand, which is pretty cool. We got Yondu. Yondu's a little expensive and not really what I'm trying to go for here. Huh. I guess that is kind of it with the Guardians. And so we got 2, 4, 5 Guardians. Which is still enough, I think, to trigger that nowhere pretty frequently. Let's go ahead and grab a... Well, let's grab our money. Not going to forget that. Isn't Adam Warlock a... No, he's Aerial and Mystic. Or yeah, he's not as an ally, which is interesting, huh? Like we've seen a little bit of that with like, you know, Wasp, the Justice ally is not a Avenger, but her hero card is, but yeah, Adam Warlock not having a affiliation to a team, because most of these do have like, actually, is there anything? I guess maybe I wouldn't necessarily call Asgard a team, right? We got Shield, Avengers, Guardians, Champions, Avenger, but Adam Warlock may be the only one without like a team. Oop! Oh, I'm sorry, I just hit the mic. Yeah, he's the only blue card that does not have like he's Aerial and Mystic. He doesn't have that team printed on him. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. How's our... We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 allies. Yeah, Venom does not have a signature ally. So 5 allies. We may want to go with just a couple more allies. Let's go with Beast. I really like Beast. And let's go with that's 6, and then yeah, our 7th ally, we're just gonna go with the handy dandy Professor X. So that rounds out the allies. It gives us a little bit more access to Confuse, allowing us to flip down, and then we're gonna come back over here to blue. Also, has anyone thought of a modular set? Let's go with an innovation. I like innovation, mainly thinking to heal like Gamora. That gives you the ability to just get more activations out of her. Space Pirates is a good one. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Space Pirates. Let's go. Okay, sweet. We honestly have a good number of gray cards. Like we got 2, 4, 5, 6. So a power in all of us could be a play that we go through. May want to run one more gray card. We got 1. We only have 2 blue cards that actually work. Let's go team training. Again, just to get more activations. We're not really using... Or we're not going to be using our allies to chump block, other than maybe Major Victory, but I also don't love that play because we have to be exhausted for it to actually count. So you hate Space Pirate, just casually removing my vital upgrades from the game. Forgot that they do that. Oh yeah, that's so annoying. I love it. Okay, so we'll run a team training to get more activations out of our sweet, sweet allies. Oh yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. I forgot. I forgot about all the Guardian stuff that we got for leadership. So Guardians of the Galaxy, after you play a upgrade on a ally, draw one card. I feel like that's an I don't know. I've never enjoyed that strategy. But I do let's do a Blaze of Glory. Let's go Blaze of Glory. That sounds fun. Blaze of Glory says each Guardian character gets +2 thwart and +2 attack until the end of the phase. And then at the end of the phase, deal 1 damage to each Guardian character. So nice way to end the in the round. We also have let's go rapid response. And probably a make the call. See what that leaves us with. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 4 more cards to go. I don't think we have any more Guardian stuff. I guess like we have the team ups, the alliances, but I don't think I love those. We could go Triskelion. We're already sitting at 4 ally slots. I think that's probably going to be good enough. We may go Reinforced Suit. We may go 2 copies of Reinforced Suit to throw on Groot and Gamora. And then we can use... and probably go 2, 4, 6, 7. We have Power Ofs, which at least are the wilds, and Venom does have a lot of cards that require a specific resource. Now you can use his symbiotic bond ability for that, but it'd also be just fine to use like a what am I saying? It could be nice to use the wilds to trigger those kickers. Yeah, I only play Guardians of the Galaxies when I'm using Star-Lord to Voltron Iron Man. Nice. Oh, that sounds like a fun build. Yeah. I feel like why do people not use Yondu? I feel like Yondu. I don't know. I feel like maybe Yondu is a better multiplayer card, gives you that time to build up, but I feel like people don't really love Yondu all that much. I haven't seen a lot of love from him. So okay, so what did I say? Simba or reinforced suit? These are P's. And then probably yeah, let's go power of leadership. No, I think actually we probably go power in all of us because we are running a lot of gray allies and then we're also running a make the call. And so we can utilize power in all of us a little bit more frequently. But also we're not really cycling those. Also, is nowhere a put into play or is it a play? After a player plays a guardian ally, so it doesn't trigger off make the call. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 3. We could go one of each. I don't love that. I don't love doing that. Also, we may be fine without them because we have that symbiotic bond ability. We do have a lot of economy already kind of built in. We have a lot of card draw, especially if we can get Spider Sense out there pretty early. We could also go one. I could go Band Together. Band Together could be kind of interesting, and you could grab Band Together with. Band Together may be the right call here, right? Because you can grab Band Together with Beast, but you're going to have ideally, yeah, Band Together is going to be probably at least 2. So it's going to be the same as a power of. but it's just multi-purpose. So let's go 2 band-togethers. We may be super overcosted at this point, but also Venom doesn't have the cheapest set or cheapest kit cards. Right, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of his cards are over 2 cost, and so being a little bit over cost probably isn't too bad. Alrighty. Huh. My mic came unscrewed. Alrighty. So that is the deck. We are going up against Ebony Maw. Let's get it. Let's do it. So Ebony Maw can be so swingy. It's also kind of cool because he can give you a timer that you need to, beat me by 4 turns from now, or else you're taking a fireball to the face. Which could also, this could also be a way that you could go or utilize recuperation more. I don't know. My mind's stuck on recuperation because of the deck factory stuff, but we'll do that. We'll do that with justice. We'll do that with justice. I'm not shuffling in the obligation because we do need to do that after all of our setup has been complete. And so we'll go ahead and shuffle this, do our setup, and then shuffle in our obligation. The obligation, I don't think is too bad. So exhaust Flash Thompson and take 2 damage, discard this obligation, or put 1 set aside copy of Enraged Symbiote into play. Yeah, so I do really like his Nemesis stuff. He's got the Enraged Symbiote, so he's got just I think it's like 4 symbiotes that come into 4 symbiotes that come into play with Guard and Patrol and 2 health, and so you got to figure out how to kill 4 of them once you flip your shadows. And so that can always be kind of exciting. If you have a multi-gun and running gun, you got it, but the multi-gun can remove 2 threat. It can deal 1 damage to every enemy engaged with you, and then I think maybe 2 damage to 1 enemy. I think that's what it is. I usually just use it to remove threat. Okay. So Ebony Maw. When revealed, each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a spell card and put that card into play in their threats area. So we've got Fireball. Good. Okay, so that's exactly what you wanted, right? So Fireball comes in 4 counters. Whenever Ebony Maw activates, we remove a counter. There's also a lot of cards in this deck that will have us remove those counters. And then after the last invocation is removed, discard this and deal 4 damage to your identity. So we have a lot of damage coming in. When revealed, each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell environment is discarded and puts it into play. So, gang up. Abjuration. Master Plan is gone. Pacification. Okay. So Pacification enters play with 3 invocation counters. After the last invocation counter is removed from Pacification, discard it. Exhaust each upgrade you control, you are stunned. Gross. That's not a fireball. That's Hadouken. Alrighty. Okay. Now we'll shuffle in our obligation. And we are ready to start. Okay. So we get to start with 6. Got Reinforced Suit Beast. Major Victory. All the blue cards. Rapid Response. Rapid Response. I shuffled, right? Yeah, 2, 4, 5. Locked and Loaded. Okay. Okay, so we will mulligan at least one of these Rapid Responses. We'll probably mulligan the Reinforced Suit because neither one of these... I don't want either one of these to stay. Beast is search your deck and discard pile for a resource card. It's really good if you can search your discard pile for one. Oh yeah, thank you. The 1 starting threat on the main. Thank you, yes. Thank you. Locked and Loaded, I don't love here. I don't know if we need Major Victory, but Major Victory could be a nice just chump blocker for us. But so what I'm looking at is if we drop Beast, we're using 4 cards to drop Beast, so we don't get to utilize Beast to his full potential. If we use Beast, we can go get a resource card, which could be what have you, and then pay for whatever we get with our armed and ready ability. I don't think Beast is the right call here. We're going to drop a Beast. We'll hang on to Rapid Response and Major Victory, and then we will draw Team Training, Run and Gun, Innovation, and a Multi-Gun. Okay, so we got the Multi-Gun. Now our setup ability is discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a weapon. Go. Oh, you know what? Beast would have been good because we probably, because of this situation, right? We probably had a good chance to have discarded a resource card. I mean, in this situation, we actually wouldn't have if we had held on to Beast, but still. And this is what can really cause some issues for Flash, right? We have not discarded one of these, a gun yet. And we are, we have 10 cards left in our deck. So there's Venom's Pistol. So we're now sitting with a deck of 5, meaning that we are going to be resolving an encounter card, an extra encounter card next turn before we even get set up. That's pretty tough. Last 3 games with discarding moment weapons were in my last 5 cards, 3 games in a row. Oh, yeah, ouch. Okay. So priority number 1 is to get this multi-gun onto the table. Innovation. The Venom's Pistol is also really good. We do have a additional resource, right? Because we can use our ability to take a damage. And so that could be paid for with Venom's Pistol. Multi-gun. Yeah, I feel like getting multi-gun onto the table. Yeah, getting multi-gun and Venom's Pistol onto the table. I would really like to get Team Training onto the table. And these others are not super important, but that just means that we're going to be hanging on to Team Training, which also means that we won't resolve an encounter card. So we do have a little bit of time before we come and resolve another encounter card. So frustrating when the cards work out that way. The other day I was playing Adam, and Soul World is literally the very last card in your deck. Ouch, that hurts. Now imagine having all your weapons in your opening hand. You literally blow up your deck for an extra encounter. Yep. Yeah. Which I guess is another, I guess a very, very small argument that to run more restricted items. Is it forced? Yeah, I think all setup is required. I think. I think so. Yeah, I think it's a forced effect. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, actually, with this setup, we don't actually need to use the symbiotic bond. So we're good. So we're gonna flip up to Venom. Let's go ahead and use Innovation, Major Victory, and Run and Gun to drop a Venom's multi-gun. And then we will use a Rapid Response to play a Venom's Pistol. We will go ahead and Venom's Pistol with Venom's Attack to deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Then multi-gun will trigger to deal 2. 1, 2. We'll stand up. We have Team Training in our hand. Draw into Venom's Pistol. There it is. Gamora. Nice. Okay. Savage Attack. And a Strength. Okay. The symbiote giveth and the symbiote taketh away. 100%. Yes. Okay, so Savage Attack, 5 damage to an enemy. If you paid with this card using only lightning resources, this attack gains overkill. So we'll probably not utilize that. Let's go 1 here. Ebony Maw is going to attack us for 2 plus a boost card. I think we'll just take it. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove. When Ebony Maw activates, so technically these do trigger before the activation takes place. So I need to remember that. And then our encounter card is Manipulation. Surge enters play with 2 invocation counters on it. And then discard one card at random from your hand. You are confused. This surges into a sound the alarms. Each enemy gets +1 attack. This comes in with 2 threat, which is nothing our multi-gun cannot handle. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and just multi-gun this away, because we definitely don't want that. Getting Gamora on the table right now would be really good. Hey, it's Quildan. Thank you for the subscription. Subscribe for 4 months. Awesome. I appreciate you. Awesome. Okay, so we got... It feels kind of weird playing team training and not Gamora. I do... Okay, so I guess this is an idea, right? We could drop Gamora by discarding Venom's pistol. That you know what? That may be the right call. So we can get Gamora onto the table. And we don't need, and then Venom's pistol is about to get shuffled back in, right? So we'll resolve another encounter card. That's not the worst thing. Let's do that. Let's go team training with first strength, and then we'll savage attack Venom's pistol and a damage for Gamora. So after Gamora attacks or thwart, discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard an event. Add that card to your hand. We only have 1 card, so I'm not. Love you, man. We're not going to do that just in case. I guess I could do the math, but I don't care that much to figure that math out. And so we'll go ahead and thwart 2 here. Now we're 2 turns away. Maybe 1 turn away, depending on how much time it could, or if there's a activation card that comes in. We'll stand up. We're gonna stay up this turn. There's our endurance. We deck. Okay. So we got an endurance, which gives us some more health. We're at 7, so we're doing okay. Endurance, Prof. That's big because we can drop a Professor X and then roll down. Innovation, great for Gamora. Genius, 2, 4, and a rapid response. Nice. Hello, BB. How you doing? Yeah, no, I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with this. So let's go ahead and drop 1. We've got Ebony Maw attacking us for, and then these tick down right now. Ebony Maw is attacking us for 2 plus a boost card. We will go ahead and defend for 3. So +2, so 1 damage comes into Venom. Now we're resolving 2 encounter cards. Pirate Commando, Quick Strike. After this minion attacks and damages you, remove 1 card at random from in your hand from the game. So Quick Strike with 2. 1, 2. We could block with Gamora. I don't love that. 1 at random from the game. No, we will block with Gamora. If I got to choose, I would, but no. Oh, Venom. Love Venom. Honestly, Shatter, but otherwise good. If anyone could look after my kids for 3 or so hours, I would love them. Hope everything's okay. And then we've got Assault. Okay, so things are about to get bad. We've got 2 pacification, or we got Manipulation going off. After the last invocation counters are moved, discard 1 random card from your hand, and we are confused. We will re-roll a 6. 1 is Endurance. And we're confused. Exhaust each upgrade you control. And we are stunned. And then we got 1 on Fireball. Yikes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so that happened. And we're about to take 4 damage from Fireball. Stunned and confused is not a good place to be. And stunned, confused, and exhausted. So let's go ahead and Innovation and Genius. That will heal 1 damage from Gamora to play Professor X. We will confuse Ebony Maw comes in ready. We got a rapid response, which we will not use. We may hang on to it, though, because Gamora is taking more damage than I would like. Go ahead and thwart here. We have to deal with that Pirate Commander. I want to stay up one turn because we have a block with Professor X. We may just block with Venom. That's tough. I don't actually know what to do there because I don't want to take damage from this Pirate Commander. And so, well, if I take damage from it, I would die. We're Storm with clear skies when you need it, right? Yeah. On the upside, as of tomorrow, I have caught back up with Spider-Man Cycle, which you're getting for your birthday in April, and the Wrecking Crew, but I'm good if I don't have the Wrecking Crew. Yeah. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Okay. There are no clear skies in space. Or are they all clear skies? Oh no. We're gonna toss this rapid response. I need something. What would be great is if we could grab one of those. I forgot what the card is called right now, but cancel the activation of Ebony Maw, so we don't lose this fireball. And then also, then we could block Professor X with the Pirate Commander. Okay, so let's stand up. We will draw into Reinforced Suit, which is nice for Gamora. Grasping Tendrils, that's exactly what we were looking for. There's Beast, okay. Another Grasping Tendrils. Cool. And make the call. Okay. So we'll place one threat here. Ebony Maw is going to... No, Ebony Maw is going to initiate the attack. When the villain initiates an attack. So actually, no. The interrupt takes place before the forced response. Wait, the forced interrupt takes place before the hero interrupt. So Fireball will trigger. So that's a little unfortunate. So he's initiating an attack. Fireball triggers. We take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to... Man, I wish I put a recuperation in this deck. And then we will use a Grasping Tendrils and a Venom Symbiotic Bond to play Grasping Tendrils. So cancel the attack if you paid for this using only physical resources, which we did stun the enemy. Okay. Pirate Commander is going to take attack for 2. That kills, or that does not kill Professor X, but he'll go away. Okay. We got an encounter card, which is an advance. The villain schemes. He's confused. And we're here now. And Professor X goes away. Let's go ahead and have Gamora attack this Pirate Commander for 2. We'll discard cards until we get an event. There goes Groot. There's Locked and Loaded. That actually works really well. So we'll play Locked and Loaded to search our deck for a weapon upgrade. It's going to be Venom's Pistol. Honestly, I love the simple, quick, easy fun of Wrecking Crew. Fun when there's no extra twist. You can act fun and sit down with your... when you're bored of Infinity, Loki, or Ronin. I also, on the opposite side, love the oppressive heroes like Captain America and Doctor Strange. It's just a little samey. I prefer the Wrecking Crew and counter set. Yes, I do too. That's my biggest complaint. I guess complaint is a word about Wrecking Crew is that no mod sets, so it's the exact same thing every single time. We'll go here for a Venom's Pistol. We'll go here for a Reinforced Suit on Gamora. We will multi-gun to deal 2 damage to the Pirate Commander. We're going to flip down and heal for 4. Okay. Stand up. We're going to lose the main, but It is what it is. We got a strength, a rocket. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. A Drax. Okay, good too. Blaze of Glory. 2, 4, 5. Project Rebirth. Big, 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 big. And another reinforced suit. Nice. I trolled your way to the table of Venom playing Locked and Loaded when I have all your weapons in play. Nice. You could always just house roll to have a mod per villain deck. That would be interesting. Huh. Yeah, that would be cool. So we'll place 1. Ebony Maw is going to scheme for 2, plus give the villain a tough status card. 4. Pirate Commander is going to scheme to push us. When revealed, shuffle the encounter deck discard pile into the encounter deck. Each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell environment is discarded and puts it into play in their play area. Then this threats out at 9. Though I agree about having overpowered heroes at the time. Had a stressful day and want to relax? Get out Cap, an absorbing man, and punch him in the face for 15 minutes, right? Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Oh, Shadows is gone. That Pirate Lackey is gone. Let's go. Manipulation. Comes in with 2 invocation counters. After the last counter is removed, discard 1 card at random and become confused. Channeling Trance. Remove 1 invocation counter from each spell in your play area if you have no spell environments. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, so cool. 1 turn before we're confused. We're already confused, so we actually may just not try and get rid of that confuse. Nice. Well, while we are here, let's go ahead and use a Blaze of Glory to play a Project Rebirth 2.0. This is an alter ego action to either heal 3 damage or draw 1 card. We are sitting at 5. That could put us back up to 8. If we could go 7 and put us at full health. It's not the end of the world, actually. Huh. That's interesting. If we go Project Rebirth. So I think what we do is we drop Drax here. I think we're dropping Drax. And Drax with a reinforced suit. So yeah, we will go ahead and heal 3. 1, 2, 3. Take us up to 8. I want to get rid of this stunned. Do we get rid of the stun or do we heal for 4? Healing for 4 is the long-term strategy. Villain's still at 13. Let's go ahead and just heal for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking us back up to 12. We will flip up to Venom. Yeah, okay, sweet. Let's go ahead and use Gamora. She'll take 1 damage to kill the Pirate Commander. Discard cards until we get an event. No, Spider Sense is gone. Run and gun. Okay, well that's kind of interesting. Let's multi-gun to deal 2 damage. Well, actually knock the tough off. Run and gun allows us to stand up. I don't think run and gun is worth it here. So let's go strength and rocket to play Drax. Let's use run and gun to play symbiote suit onto Drax. And Drax will swing for 3 to the villain. 1, 2, 3. Stand up. Was watching. Yeah, good thing guns don't get confused. That's very true. Yeah, even though Venom is stunned, he's confused, he can still shoot a gun. And that's what we love about Venom. Was watching a slightly older D20 campaign today. He's playing 2-handed. Of course, both heroes got... That sounds like D20, yeah. Now imagine some insane scenario where you're purposely pulling out Pirate Commander with looking for trouble or something, so you want your hand to be empty and thus play Locked and Loaded when you know it will just whiff and get it out of your hand. Yeah, now that's an advanced play right there. Okay, we got Band Together, Rapid Response, Running Guns, and 2 Savage Attacks. Alrighty. We'll go 1 here. Ebony Maw is stunned. So now we've got a Pirate Lackey. Oh my gosh, okay. After this minion attacks and damages you, remove the top card of your deck from the game. It's attacking for 2. We're going to take it 1, 2. Behind enemy lines. That goes 1 confused is I don't love it, but there are worse things. Okay. So now it's our turn. We are going to let's go ahead and band together for a Savage Attack. 5 damage here. Overkill of 2. Multi-gun will remove 2 here. Drax will attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Down to 5. Gamora will attack for 2. 1, 2. Discard cards until we get a behind enemy lines. Nice. Ooh. Behind enemy lines is kind of fun. Oh, wait. Savage Attack. I'm going to... Here, I'll just remove the stun before I do Savage Attack. I forgot that I was stunned. Math is hard. Behind enemy lines does not work here because I am confused. We're about to lose manipulation here. So let's just go ahead and... Actually, we may hang on to behind enemy lines. We'll use a running gun and a Savage Attack to play Rapid Response. We'll hang on to behind enemy lines. So let's go ahead and stand up. Got Band Together. Crew Quarter. Nice. Blaze of Glory. So 2, 4. Nowhere. Got 1 here. And he's attacking us for 2. Pacification manipulation does go off. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. So we'll re-roll a 6. 1, 2, 3. Crew Cord. That's fine. And we are confused. We're already confused. And then he's attacking us for 2 plus a boost card. We're sitting at 10 health. I am flipping down next turn, and we got at least 2 triggers of Project Rebirth. Or we could defend. He's sitting at 3 health. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to defend here before we flip him down. So we're defending for 4. He attacked us for 4, so we are good. But what I want to do is flip down before we flip him. When we flip him, then we can deal some more damage to him. So I said flip a lot there, right there a lot. Okay. Our encounter card is a Rebel Storm. Enters play with 3 invocation counters. After the last invocation counter is removed, deal 2 damage to each character you control. Surges into a pirate oh my gosh! Stop! The pirate lackeys are done. I'm done with the pirate lackeys. Okay. Yep, so he'll hit us for 2. We'll take out major victory from the game. You flipping well. Did say flip a lot by flip, right? Okay, so we have to... Ideally, we're going to win before this triggers, right? I don't want Rebel Storm to trigger. Do we have a rapid response? We do have a rapid response here. And so we could also look to rapid response Gamora after that. So she's at 4 out of 6 health. So she's got 2 more activations. Oh, I forgot that defending messes with my confuse. That's fine. Let's go band together for nowhere. Multi-gun will deal 2. Gamora will deal 2. We'll discard until we get an event, which is make the call. Interesting. I don't think we have a 2-cost ally. Yeah, we don't. We do have a 3. We do have 3-cost allies though. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so let's go make the call. We'll symbiotic bond to take a damage. We'll spend 2 to play Professor X. Professor X enters play. Choose one. Confuse the villain. Stun a minion. We're going to confuse the villain. Go ahead and thwart. Twitch just informed me that I can redeem an IRL word ban if you want me to not say flip. So Twitch knows. It knows. Okay, so Rebel Storm is going to be there. I think what we want to do, he's sitting at 3. I'm not ready to flip him. Let's go ahead and actually, you know what? When we flip, do we get another? Yeah, we do get another spell. And so let's go ahead and let's hang out. We'll take an attack with Professor X. We'll flip down, hopefully soak the confuse, and then flip up ready to rock and roll. So let's stand up. I need to get rid of this confuse. Actually, you know what? I don't think I do. I don't think I need to get rid of that confuse. I have multi-gun for threat mitigation. I lost one of my 2 behind enemy lines, so probably not. Alrighty, so we got run and gun. We get an encounter card. We decked out so many times. It's terrifying. Running gun, Spider Sense, Endurance. Spider Sense maybe a little too late to play. Savage Attack, and an Energy. All right. So we got 1. Ebony Maw is going to attack us. We will block with Professor X. He's attacking us for 2, plus give the villain a tough status card. Gross. And Professor X actually doesn't die, so it's kind of fun. Redeem Hydrate. Let's go. There's more coffee in there than I realized. It's also cold coffee. I need to find a better place to put it because it's right in front of the fan and it just cools it down so quickly. Hilarious. Okay. We've got a gang up. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks. Oh no. Okay, so that's going to Rebel Storm 1. Let's go ahead and block with Gamora. I don't like that. Block with Gamora. So 2 plus 2. Gamora will rapid response in with 1 health and she loses her wings. Then we've got, oh my gosh, an assault? Are you kidding me? No! No! Okay, so Rebel Storm goes here. 2 damage clears. I think Drax is still alive. And then Gamora is still alive. Two damage to Venom. Then he's attacking for 2 plus a boost card. You gotta be kidding me. That's dumb. That's dumb. Okay. Okay, so 2 plus a boost card. We're at 5 health. We'll defend. +1, so we take no damage. Incredible. Can't believe that just happened. Okay. Insane. Absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and... That is so funny. That is so funny. I have 5 health. Gamora will go ahead and attack. That kills Gamora. No, actually, no, we're not going to do that. Let's do multi-gun to knock the tough off. Drax will attack to force Ebony Maw into stage 2. Discard cards until we get a spell environment. It's a fireball. Okay, we have to win before this fireball goes off. And Ebony Maw comes in with 23 health. Okay. We could run and gun here. That could be kind of interesting. Stand up and then just deal some damage. I think instead what we want to do is go energy for a spider. Nope. It's too late to play spider sense. 23 damage. Probably. Yeah. Go energy for a savage attack for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go run and gun for an endurance to give me +3. 1, 2, 3. Can't wait for his next turn to attack 3 times again. I don't think he can. I don't think he can. But we'll flip down Project Rebirth for 3. 1, 2, 3. And stand up. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. We'll drop Spider Sense. We'll draw 6 cards. We got Crew Quarter, Beast. Beast is cool. Band Together. Innovation 2, 4. Make the Call. Nice. And a Genius. Alrighty. Okay, so we got... Okay. Not bad. We'll place one here. He's confused. Encounter card is Landing Craft. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with the player defeated the scheme. Comes in with one of those acceleration icons and 2 threats. We will ignore that forever. We'll ignore that because our multi-gun can take care of the 2 threat with the acceleration token that's being placed. So we're good there. Okay, so let's use Project Rebirth to draw a card into Blaze of Glory. How fun would that be? Okay, so we're sitting at 18 damage. We will go ahead and flip up to Venom. We've got 4, 7, 9. If we do this, that would be 15. Yeah, we got him. Okay, so let's go ahead and play Band Together and Genius for a Beast. We will go find Band Together from our discard pile and grab that. After Beast enters play, we got that. Yep. We'll go actually, you know what? We'll go play Make the Call and Band Together. Or, yeah, for Band Together to grab Professor X. And then we'll confuse. I think Drax should be ready. There's no reason he should be exhausted. Let's go ahead and Innovation and Crew Quarter for Blaze of Glory. And we will heal one from Gamora. Probably the better call there would have been to have Gamora attack and then Make the Call for Gamora, but whatever. So multi-gun is 2, 1, 2. Venom is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6 for Blaze of Glory. Gamora is 1, 2, 3, 4. We discard until we get an event. Another Blaze of Glory. Drax is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, actually. No, he's just 5. And then Beast is the last. Okay. I can't believe he did 3 activations in one turn. That was a little dumb. But nothing Venom couldn't handle. Venom sitting at 11 health. 4 allies on the table. Confused villain. Venom's really strong. I mean, Venom's really, really good. And like, I would say that was not necessarily a great showing for Venom. And still we're feeling pretty good about ourselves. Alrighty, what do we want to see next? I'm gonna go to the be right back screen. If you have an aspect that you want to see next, go ahead and throw it in the chat. We'll set that up. If not, then I'll choose one randomly. But I will see you soon. And yeah.